Hello, 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 my beautiful friends, and welcome to August Heartbeat. It's Reverend Dr. Judi Weaver, and I decided to bring you to the shore today for sunrise to be able to bring in this incredible, beautiful August energy. And so, the way that I like to start every session and end every session is in prayer, so just join me for just a moment. Heavenly Father, Great Spirit, we come before you upon this day, lifting all of your beautiful, precious children, calling upon the archangels, calling upon the masters and teachers, benevolent beings of the highest and purest. Open our hearts, minds, and souls to clarity, guidance, and your healing grace. We ask this in your precious name. Amen. Ooh, feel those energies come in, come in, come in, come in. So the first thing that I want to go ahead and talk about is the Lion's Gate that's happening here in August, right? It actually starts on the 29th, of July, and it continues through August the 12th. And the part that's really cool, obviously, 8/8 is like the major portal date that people really talk about. But and we have an incredible full moon. We just had that beautiful full moon that was on the 28th. And so again, this beautiful energy was really building into that space that allowed for this Lion's Gate portal opening to come into play. So I am going to go ahead and talk really quickly about a couple of key dates that are coming up. First of all, we've got the new moon that's coming up on the 12th of August, and then we have a total solar eclipse on the 12th as well. This is really eclipse month. There's all kinds of really cool things that are happening. And in eclipses, what happens is it's kind of like it's a reboot, it's a restart that allows you to be able to be into a different energy with it as well. And then we have the Perseids meteor shower that is also happening on the 12th and the 13th. So when you look at those dates, that's during the Lion's Gate. We've got this total solar eclipse. We've got the new moon. We've got all of this beautiful blending energy that's coming together. And one of the things that I had done back in June, right, was the whole water series. Well, as I continued to really feel into that energy, we know that we're going through like these massive, massive shifts, right? So what has happened is like in the month of July, we were really, well, the month of June, we were working with all the water. We were working through the element of water. We were going through all the different changes and the shifts that were going with it. In the month of July, we've been working with all of the air and the energy of the air and the upgrades that have been happening in the air. Well, now that we're moving into August, we're working with the light and the fire. That's right. We are working with all of the element of light and fire. And so I've decided to go ahead and to host this super cool workshop that's going to be a single day. It's going to be on the 11th of August, which is again Lion's Gate portal shift. But it's more than just the Lion's Gate because we're working with all of these different elements that are coming in and the changes that are happening within these elements and how that is impacting and affecting all of you as well. The other thing that you need to know is when we go into September, then what are we going to be working with, right? We're going to be working with Earth, right? And so again, that's a whole nother resonance and a vibration that's coming into play. And when we go into October, because again, there's 5 major elements that we are working with that are directly impacting and affecting the planet Earth. And so that is actually the metal components. And so that is the mineral kingdom. And so really working in that aspect of it and also the ethers, because again, it's in that same realm and that regimen of energy and frequency. So I'm super excited about that particular event that's going to be, well, it's being downloaded is what's happening. It's being absolutely 100% downloaded. I've got a lot of other things that are happening, and so I'm going to quickly go through my list before I get into all of my other messages for the day. So I'm doing my final call for Peru. So Peru is going to be obviously, whoa, let me back up. We have our full moon and on the 28th of August, and we have a lunar eclipse as well. It's a partial lunar eclipse, but it's a lunar eclipse as well that's taking place. So big shifts happening in August. And we always know that. We always can feel that coming to the end of the summer, and or just the energy changes and the opening and the awareness and the connection and the activity. So it's always super, super exciting. As for the other things that I've got coming up, is I'm doing my last call for Peru. Okay, so because Peru is going to be in October, we've got to go ahead and get our tickets to go to Machu Picchu. And the thing is that I can't even tell you how excited I am about this Peru trip, because we're going to be going during the Earth time, right? And so it's going to be in October. We're going to be going through this elemental change, and this is the culmination of this elemental change that we're going to be bringing together in that space with all the minerals, with all the different, and there's so many different meteors that you can find everywhere in Peru, which is so super cool. And we're going to be going into the village where they're actually digging up crystals, and they'll have some available for us, I have no doubt. So super powerful, powerful energy, and the ceremonies of just remembering you. So please, if you have not gotten your ticket and you want to, let me know as quickly as possible so that I can get you on the list. I still have a couple of openings. I had a couple people, their plans changed, right? And so it changed my availability of being able to allow this an opportunity for each of you. I will be in Spirit Fest Jacksonville on the 8th and 9th. We're going to be at a new venue this year. We're going to be out by the fairgrounds. So I'm really excited about that one as well. I also have my Crystalline Channel TV show. That has been so fun. I hope you've had a chance to watch it with Soul Search TV. It's also on Roku and, I don't know, Android, all these other channels. And so that's going to be held on August the 4th and the 18th. Okay, I'm going to be doing this super cool event with Sendrine. Now, I don't know if you guys know her or not, but she's out of New Zealand. And I've met her a couple of different times at the different channeling events. She's an incredible master channeler, and she does the galactics. And so what we're doing is we're going to get together and we're going to do a double trance channeling. So, and again, while it's during these incredible, vibrant energies. And this is going to be on the 17th of August. And I will tell you that is a very special day. It's an exceptionally special day. It's my birthday. So, and Spirit was really clear. They're like, yes, you're going to do it on your birthday. What an awesome way to be able to spend your birthday, sharing that energy. And the other thing that I'm going to do on that same, well, listen to this. We've got sirens that are roaring. They're celebrating my birthday, right? Now we're going to send prayers to wherever they're going, so that there'll be peace and harmony and everybody will be okay. But anyway, the other thing that I'm going to be doing is I've decided to go ahead and to extend. Last month I did my private sessions for half price because it was part of America's 250th birthday. Well, I've decided to continue that for my birthday. So you guys are all getting the gift of half price readings for the month of August as well. So I'm really excited to be able to offer that to you, because it's about being here for all of you. And I need to make myself accessible the best that I can. And I know I'm busy, and I know I'm traveling, and I know that we all have so much that we are moving into and through. But sometimes you just need that support to be able to help you through that process too. Then on the 28th of August, I am flying over to Glastonbury, England. Portal to Ascension Conference. So excited. 3 days. And again, working with over a dozen master channelers and energy practitioners and incredible world leaders. And this is going to be over there where there's tons of crop circles and all kinds of energies. And so this is a 3-day event. So if this is something that you have ever thought about doing, was going over to Glastonbury and spending a little time, we've got a couple little tours even that are happening ahead and directly after. Me personally, I'm going to be taking 6 guests around Scotland, Ireland, and England, and I'm super excited. So I'm already sold out. I've been sold out for quite a while. But it doesn't mean I won't go back at another point in time and do this event as well. But I just want to tell you that, so you're going to get tons of different recordings of me being over there doing all kinds of energy work and working with the fairies and working with the ancient rocks, right? Because these are the megalithic structures that really hold that vibration of teaching and wisdom. And again, I love the way that all of this is just continuing to move over and over and over and blending into new aspects as I continue to be pulled all around the world. I mean, the month of July, went out to, in June, I went out to Yosemite, which was just absolutely fabulous and powerful. And then I was up in Lilydale in July. And again, all the little fairies were so fun and going around. And here I am bringing you to the beach at sunrise to be recording this so that way you could have that earth energy, that star energy, that brilliance and that love that's really coming to inspire you. And I know that the sun is just starting to peek through. See if you can see it too. I want to make sure you get a chance to see where that sun is. Ah, excellent, excellent. You can see it now. Perfect, perfect. I know. Give me a second here. Just be patient with me a little bit. I want to make sure that you get that perfect sunrise, because that's the whole point of why I came here today, was so that you could watch that birthing of that sun, that new energy, and that you could feel that along with, again, this full moon and just entering into this incredible Lionsgate portal opening. And then I have been completely inspired to do a new series. It's going to be in the fall. I know I haven't done one since January, but again, very busy, we're busy doing all our stuff, and we're really supporting the HeartBEat community, because that's the thing that I've been working so hard on, is having that safe space, that educational place, that community forum for people to connect, to be able to talk, to be able to feel, and to be able to move into you're not alone, and you've got some wisdom that's going to help guide you along the way as well. And my next series is called Trance into Spiritual Consciousness. So it's going to be trance-channeled guidance and information, but it's really designed for each of you, and it's going to hold each of you in that same frequency and vibration that you are, of where you are, as we're bringing in all of your team members, and I move into those trance spaces so that you can go ahead and follow that same energy line as well. So I'm super excited about that. It's going to be starting November 2nd. It's a 6-week series. And so please make sure that you register for that, and register quickly, because again, that is going to be a limited series as well. I like to be able to really keep it personalized, and so I don't want to have 100 people in the process. So anyway, just as an FYI. All right, so as this beautiful sun has risen out of the ocean, let me go ahead and drop into trance and see who's coming in today. It feels galactic, but it also feels very ocean, so I feel like Neptune is going to come in. So let's see where we go. Here we go. King Neptune here. Good day to each of you, and welcome. Welcome to the shore, welcome to the sea, welcome to the world that is here awaiting each of thee. You understand that as you are transitioning through time and space and days, time is changing for all of you. As you are not recognizing the same flow and that cycle of evolution that is taking place and around each of you. You are listening and you are learning, you are feeling, you are not necessarily always understanding, but you are questioning and contemplating. And all of this is a brilliant way for each of you to push yourselves and to look beyond and deep beneath and within the depth of self, so that you can find the true aspects of self. Now, upon the ocean, you can see the crashing of the waves, but you can also see how calm it is. And it takes a great resonance to move all of the water. But it takes the love and the peace to feel and to connect. which is here for each of you to recognize and to grow into. There are many teachings, there are many teachers that live within the sea. Let me be very clear. There are so many different consciousness. There are so many different galactic brothers and sisters who live underneath the water. You have had many experiences and some memories of the community of Atlantis, a real community that still exists in many aspects. Not as it did before, but in a different fashion. But is that not what is happening to all of humanity at this point in time? You are going through such a revolution of evolution that you will not be the same beings that you have been. You are going through molecular changes of the pure core elemental resonance of you. And this has been going forward for quite a while, but certainly exemplifying at this point in time. Your months, as you call them, they are different realms, they are different alignments. You're working within so many of these different key frequencies and vibrations, resonances that allow you to tune in more clearly and to expand more broadly into that whole essence and resonance that is awaiting within you, that is opening, that is inspiring, that is creating for you to have access to. Yes, that is true. It is the same as the birthing of the sun. Each and every day it is a different day, but is it not a new opportunity to? And that's where you find yourselves as you are moving through and into these new spaces and places of curiosity that is guiding you into those new spaces and places of access and of exceptionality, the uniqueness of each of you that is guiding you into a new level of awareness and awakening. Now, your months have been changing as your bodies have been changing, as your thoughts have been changing, as the energy fields around you are changing, as the molecular structure and the organic composition within the physicality is growing and changing. Within that change process, you may find yourselves exhausted. You may find yourself having odd sensations and dreams and visions. Be patient with yourself and allow yourself to be like the ocean and flow. Let the energies flow through you, not to become bottled within you, but to release the tension, to release that earth resonance that clogs and glogs you and holds you back and doesn't allow you to truly move into the full essence and resonance that is awaiting you. There are many seekers in the world, but you, my children, are the ones who are choosing to find. Is that not true? That is right. You are choosing to allow that curiosity to guide you into new depths, new spaces and places, because you are concentrating, you are intentionalizing, you are allowing that greater awareness and awakening to be a guide and to trust into, so that you allow yourself to grow as you are being inspired. Now I have others here who are waiting, so I'm going to call in Archangel Gabriel wants to come forward. So one moment, please. Archangel Gabriel, good day to each of you. And it is a glorious, glorious day that is taking place at this moment in time. The awareness is that each of you are recognizing in the mind, body, and soul. Is that not the most intensified question that you could have? Allowing yourself to feel and to sense into, to see and to connect with, to trust into. I think that is the biggest question of all, and or the challenge of all, is to recognize the reality of what it is that you are receiving and how to be able to trust that essence of self. There's so much information that is being offered electronically, your AI, communications. Don't forget to think, child. You each have your own level of intelligence. You may ask questions and receive answers, but that is a single perception of what that answer is. It has its own resonance with it. So does it resonate with you? And that is the part that I encourage each of you to hold steadfast to. This is not about believing everything else external. This is about you connecting to everything else that is external, so that you have the direct connection to the unlimited capacity and capability of wisdom and truth. That love energy that all of you are blessed with, that you are the creators of, that you are the energy force field and the givers of that love. To everyone else that is nearby, do not forget to give that love to self. And holding people accountable for their behaviors, bringing it to their attention, that is important. Within this time of so much uncertainty, people even become more cloistered and not speaking the truth of what they are seeing as right or wrong. They feel like, what is that for me to do? Well, let me tell you, it is yours too. What people do with their actions, if it is influencing and impacting others around side, and you most especially, then it is your right to speak up and to say no. To say, I will not allow you to treat me so. To be of service for others that are around you. That is not what the greatest gift of all, to learn and to listen, to feel and to connect, and to love others through. But if others are not told that they cannot and they should not, then there's no reason for them to not continue to. So it is important for each of you to stand in your own power, to own your power, to speak your mind for those who may not be able to, because they may not have the same understanding and the full background story of whatever that is. But you do. And you are being pushed, inspired. You are being held, and you are being fortified to go out and to speak the truth of, holding that energy for others to see and to feel, to sense and to grow, because you are creating. You are the holders. Each of you as the light workers who are listening, you are the way showers. That is a big responsibility, is it not? And sometimes it can feel daunting and overwhelming. And I assure you, each of you have every tool you could possibly imagine to help you through. And you have access to all of them. Unlimiteds that are all there to hold and to walk alongside of you, to clearly define and to focus you to and towards the key desires and those internal teachings that are there for the external sharing. Is it not a beautiful way to start the day? The rising of the sun at the beach, which some people feel and believe that is the beginning, the birthing of life. Your life is being birthed every day with the rising of each sun, with the setting of each. It is up to you and your heart, you and your mind, you and that resonance of you, whatever it is that you are choosing and desiring and stepping into, flying into, lifting within the wind zone. Within this month of August, the month of August, you have so many different new energies. The fire is raging, the light is awakening. You are being inspired to shine your light, to embrace and to expand into the full capacity and capability of that light frequency. You may be feeling your body's swelling, and you're like, I'm not eating more, but my body is becoming larger. Do not worry. It is part of that reconstruction. It is taking place. Drink lots of water to allow yourself to continue to flush so that you can alchemize more clearly. But spend time in the sun and let that sun ray, those waves wash through you and expand within you. Recognize the light body, vision into it, imagine, if you want to say, and or allow your thoughts to see the lines and the grids as they wash through you. And balance and harmonize that resonance of you, allowing yourself to balance the emotional bodies within that beautiful light body, does it not? The light inspires and awakens. It allows you to see, and it allows you to transform with that great fire energy and the forward momentum resonance that comes into play. So within this month of August, this is a new time for each of you to step into, to be in the power of, and to truly step into that purpose of you. Join groups and communities that will help inspire and guide you. Allow yourself to journey with those key leaders, such as the one before you, who will help you to understand and connect and interpret that resonance of you. Traveling to lands helps you to remember, but traveling in allows you to step into that power once again. And that is where you are and who you are. Unlimited, beautiful beings of love and light that are changing humanity. You are the change agents for tomorrow. Do not think that this is not so. My beautiful friends, it has been my esteemed honor. And remember, you have access to all of the angels as you choose and you desire to. You have access to your guides, your masters, your teachers, benevolent beings, consciousness, the galactics. Listen, learn, feel, connect, explore so that you can understand and embrace and truly be all that we see. Many blessings, my beautiful, precious ones. Many blessings to each of thee. Well, my beautiful friends, I hope that you enjoyed that incredible channeling today. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. I am so grateful that I was so inspired to come down here and to host this here at the beach. I love my Heartbeat community, and I always love to hear from each of you as well. So if you have other ideas, you have other thoughts, you have other inspirations that you'd like to add, let me know. What do you want to see? How much more do you want to go with this? And where do we want to make things come to be? So, the other thing is obviously this month we have our wonderful meditation, we have our light language connection, we have our live channeling event that's taking place, and we also have our beautiful message circle. And for all enlightenment members, guess what? For all enlightenment members, you get access free to now the message circle and also the live channeling. And if anybody decides to join the Peru trip for the next 3 months, you'll get free enlightenment too. I know, just another birthday gift for all of you. So I wish you all a beautiful, beautiful day. And thank you so much for joining me. Many blessings, my beautiful friends. See you soon.